Video, I want to show you how to access or how to format a source card for a PDF. A lot of times students are using PDF files from their Kindle or for their iPad, or in this particular case we have it just as a regular on the computer. This is kind of new for me, so I'm winging it. I'm in the MLA style citation guide on OWL Purdue. And if you notice in the citation guide, you have a search the OWL. So rather than hunting through, let me go here, rather than searching through all of these different tabs, I'm just going to search the OWL, and I'm going to write PDF right there. And that will give me the fastest way to get there. So I see here MLA Works Cited. That's the one I'm going to use. This has the PDF, but this is Chicago manual style, and I don't want Chicago style. I want MLA style. So I will click here, and it has directed me to the correct page, which is MLA Works Cited, Other Common Sources. So it's worth reading this part. Several sources have multiple means for citation, especially those that appeared in various formats: films, DVDs, TV shows, music, so on and so forth. The following section groups these sorts of citations as well as others not covered in the print, periodical, or electronic sources. So we have, we're using the following format for all sources. And I will come back up here and I'm going to use this because this is the format that we use for all sources, but it is nice to have examples. So I'm just scrolling down and seeing where I find my PDF and if it has a specific, there we go. Digital files, PDFs, MP3s, JPEGs. So here we have our examples. Determine the type of work to cite and cite appropriately. End the entry with the name of the digital format: PDF, JPEG, MP3. Songs would be this way, MP3 files or MP4 files. So this is what we have here. Do we have an example specifically from a PDF? This one right here. So this is our example from the PDF. But because all PDFs, for example, you can see on this one, does not have an author, so I will go up to the top and I'm going to go to my generic one, and this is the direction. We start with author, then title, the title of the container. So we're going to use this example. Shucks. Make it small again. Okay, we're going to use this example. So I have The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. So she's my author, and I do last name, first name, Collins, comma, Suzanne, said her name wrong the first time, period. And then this is The Hunger Games. Now this is a novel. So if this was an anthology or a collection, it would be done the same as in the last video, where you would go to, let me find the table of contents here. Oh, no, there isn't one. But like I was hoping she had like chapters, and chapters have titles, and then so if it was an anthology or a collection, it would have the author's name and then the title of that particular selection. And so The Hunger Games would go underline after the title of the chapter or the particular article. But for this is the book. We're citing the whole book, which is The Hunger Games. And that's going to get underlined. And then we have other contributors. We don't have that. Version, we don't have that. Number and volume, this one doesn't have that. But we have the publisher and the publication date. So that we need to find. And we find that in the beginning of every book. And she doesn't have it. Oh my goodness.
It's Scholastic Corporation.
How did you find that?
I have a book at home.
You have the book
It's
at home.
Scholastic
The only
Corporation.
thing is that so Scholastic didn't. I wonder why. The Hunger Game doc, Microsoft Word. This is a Microsoft Word. This is just no publisher. So just like we did with no date, we're gonna write. I can't use the one that you used at home because that's not the one
Same
that we
one,
used,
yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So if I was accessing the one, like a hard copy, then I would do it according to a book, where this is a PDF. So I'm going to write, and this is our source. What is this? This is our third source. So 3 at the top here. And do I use a period after? Yes, a period here. And then I'm going to write an NP for no publisher. And then after that, a publication date. I don't have a date of that either. So ND for no date. I don't have a second container's title because this is a full book and I don't have other contributors. So then no other publishers. So now I put my date of access, which is 2 December 2016. And then I use the P, do I use a period? I'm going to go down to my example. Oh, nope, a comma. A comma. So I made a mistake again. Let me see. I knew it was hard. So I'm going to white this out. So I put a comma. And then I put my URL, which is, and they have it dropping down onto its own line here. So I'm going to follow suit. www.kkoworld.com/kit BLAR/Suzanne. Nope, Susanna. Hyphen KOLLINZ hyphen ACLIQ hyphen OYUNLARI hyphen 1 hyphen HISSE hyphen ENG period PDF. This is bootleg, is what this is. Wow. But nonetheless, there it is. Okay. So, and that is how we do that source. So all of our, and then for a source like this that has page numbers on it, we need to write those page numbers down of our note cards. So let's just say that we had this particular note card and I took this whole paragraph from it. As soon as I'm in the trees, I retrieve a bow and a sheath of arrows, electrified or not, blah, blah, blah. There's no food if you know how to find it. Or there's also food if you know how to find it. So, what's the character's name?
Katniss.
Katniss. Mm-hmm. Katniss hunts would be at the top of this. So I would write Katniss hunts. And then this is my source number 3, right? So 3... because all of my notes that come from this particular source get a 3. I'd have Katniss hunts right here. And I would copy all of this down. At the bottom of this, because I need a page number, I'm going to write 6 so that I know and I do my parenthetical citation how to do the page number. The only time that you need to do that is if you're referencing a book. Obviously for the poems, it isn't going to matter with that. Okay? So I think that's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.